So first thing first, let's get our facts straight. Irrespective of what internal disagreements may have existed about the procedure, the truth remains that every single person who rebuilt the Somnath temple was from the Congress party, be it Sardar Patel, K.M. Munshi, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Mahatma Gandhi or Nehru. All of them were Congressis, and the BJP and Sangh Parivar, who did not even lift the finger in the restoration of this temple, today are claiming moral ownership of this temple. So this is quite funny. As far as what Prime Minister said about restoring the pride and lost glory and all of that, I would like to quote Padma Shri Mr. K.K. Mohammed Khan, who was the former director of ASI and who was very instrumental in the Ayodhya case as well, who has said that it was the previous government who did more for the restoration of temples and our historic monuments than the current government, which claims to be Hindutvavadi. So the BJP's politics, BJP's Hindutva is not a spiritual Hindutva, it's a political Hindutva. It is when they want to get votes, they are quite Hindu about it. But when it comes to restoring the temple and doing the groundwork, they are nowhere to be seen. So this false claim, the false narrative that has been mounted by the BJP for last 2-3 days falls flat completely on the basis of the historical records and historical facts. Sardar Patel was a great man, and the one of the greatest things he did in his lifetime was banning RSS for the murder of Mahatma Gandhi ji. So I am sure the BJP spokesperson will also agree with the one of the greatest decision that he took in his lifetime, banning the RSS. And I, as a Congress person, do say that, it was a mistake on the part of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji, who was the Prime Minister then, to take off that ban from the RSS. I hope my friend Sanju Verma will also agree with me that, Sardar Patel was great, and this great decision of his was overturned by Pandit Nehru ji. So I hope she agrees. BJP talks about Hinduism and Hindu pride only during elections. Prime Minister is in Gujarat today. I am from Gujarat. All the major temples on the route of Prime Minister and German Prime Minister have been covered by the hoardings of PM Narendra Modi. Why? Because they do not want those roadside temples and mandirs to be seen by German Prime Minister. Is this not a attack on Hinduism? Is this not a disrespect to the temples? I can show you those pictures on air. So this is their Hindutva. For elections, they are a proud Hindu. But when Prime Minister is visiting, they will cover the Hindu temples with the hoardings of Prime Minister. Is Prime Minister bigger than the temples of Hinduism? It is that every single Prime Minister since independence have proudly worn their religion on their sleeves, and yet they have taken India to the greater height. Is my friend from the BJP, Sanju Verma ji, saying that Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee did not proudly wear his religion on his sleeve, or the Prime Minister supported by them, Mr. VP Singh, did not wear his religion proudly on his sleeves? They all did proudly. They were Hindus, but above all, they were Indians first. And despite, whatever their religion may be, they worked for the welfare of all Indians. And that was the case with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. That was the case with Indira Gandhi ji, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, Rajiv Gandhi ji, and Manmohan Singh ji as well. He proudly donned his turban wherever he went. So all the Prime Minister proudly wore their religions on the street and yet took India to the greater heights and greater strides. Let us not claim that this is the first time in the history this has happened. Number two, my friend said it is only today proudly the Dharma Dhwaj is flying high on the Somnath temple. Prime Minister was born in 1950. Even before he turned 18 years of age, in 1968, the Dharma Dhwaj was proudly flying at the Somnath temple.
Saral, for that matter, will you go to the Somnath temple now?
I do not need to prove, Pallavi, that, by going now, I will be Hindu. I am from Gujarat. Every year I go to Somnath temple at Mahashivratri. But I am not an election Hindu, I do not go to my temple. I do not pray. And then I take 4 cameramans along with it. That connection and that relationship with Bhagwan is very personal relationship with that I have. And as far as, the top leadership of Congress party visiting Somnath is concerned, here is the picture of Rahul Gandhi at Somnath temple. If you can Google, there is a picture of Sonia Gandhi ji also praying at Somnath temple. And I vividly remember that in 2011, when she visited Somnath temple, the Gujarat CM made a huge hue and cry about it, that How is Sonia Gandhi praying at a Somnath temple? At the start of my debate, I quoted Mr. K.K. Mohammed, who is a Padma Shri. Padma Shri has been given by the BJP, who has said that it is the Congress, previous governments who have done a lot more to restore the temples
Sanju
in
Verma.
AIS.